Jointer from runningrestaurants.com, where we give you the tips, tools, and techniques you need to be more profitable. I've got a great one question with episode for you with Roger Bodwin from restaurantrockstars.com. Here we go. All right, Roger, imagine this situation. You meet with a struggling owner who feels like he's got about 60 days to turn the restaurant around or else close the doors. So what sort of burn the boats type of tax strategy would you put in place for these guys to try to save the operation?
Well, I'm a huge believer in training, as you know, and the staff is the foundation of any restaurant. So I would have an immediate crash course training session with my entire front of house team and make sure that they are delivering amazing service to every customer, treating every customer as if they were not just a first-time visitor, but like they were an old friend. And then I would also train them how to sell, because let's face it, you got to get sales up. If you're going to be closing your doors in 60 days, you need every sale that you can get. So train them in suggestive selling, service, and making friends with the customer. That's the first thing I would do, and treat every person walking through the door as if they were an old friend. Second thing that's been really, really powerful, I did it for 15 or 20 years running my restaurants. I train lots of other restaurants in this really powerful marketing technique. You come up with an item which is basically called a cash cow, and that means it is something that costs you very little to put on the plate, but it has very high perceived value by the customer, meaning it looks great, it tastes great, it's got menu appeal, and you can charge really good money for it. So it's highly profitable, but costs you very little. An example of this, in my restaurant, you know, we did pizza very, very well, the old Italian way. And we had garlic knots, which was basically pizza dough, tied into a knot, brushed with olive oil, sprinkled a little garlic and Parmesan cheese, baked in a wood-burning brick oven. I think these things cost me about 30 cents to put on the plate, and we charged almost 10 bucks for them. It was pure profit. The customers loved them. It became our most popular appetizer. So you can sell these things for good money, but now here's the kicker. What we did was we printed up business cards with a photograph of the garlic knots on it with really amazing copy that really attracted attention. It said, fantastic, stupendous, amazing, wood-burning garlic knots, absolutely free, $10 value. We took these coupons, and I must have went to about 15 or 20 local businesses that were not restaurants, and I said, listen, if you would pass these coupons out to your customer is getting something absolutely free. It's a $10 value, and in turn, I'll give you 10% of any of that new business that you send to me in trade at your business. And you can come in and your wife and you can have dinner in the restaurant. You can give these out as employee incentives, whatever. And that was huge. Some of these businesses ended up sending me $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 in new business over the course of several months. And it became a hugely popular and very successful program. So there are a lot of restaurants that could benefit from doing that, because let's face it, you got to save the ship in a short amount of time. And the only way you can do that is by getting sales up and getting new customers in the door, treating everyone like you're, the most important customer. Then word of mouth is going to kick in, and that is your best chance for saving the ship.
All right, man. Yeah, absolutely. So hopefully you are not in such a dire situation as we talked about, nervous about closing the doors. But even if you're not, these ideas of crash course of service, always treating your customers awesome, having cash cow on the menu is fantastic. And then the example that Roger rolled through there of local partners driving business in and incentivizing them to do so. Every single restaurant can use that. So if you are struggling and you need a quick hit, absolutely follow those 3 things. Even if you're not, you can follow those as well. So great stuff there. That was Roger Bodwin from Restaurant Rockstars in a one question with episode. You can learn more about Roger and his outstanding lineup of products and services for restaurant operators at www.restaurantrockstars.com. For more great restaurant marketing, operations, service, people, and tech tips, stay tuned to us at www.runningrestaurants.com. See you next time.